I felt this so long ago. The void, it was still there all along. Never thought I'd be here again. Feels as good as I remember. Now I'm going to save my daughter and win back her throne. I've been here before.
Know you? Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Jessamine, if all I can hear are the last echoes of your voice, that's enough.
Only the last of my essence, with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can. In the sky here. There is no sky.
Who is Delilah, really? Jessamine's sister? Bearing the outsider's mark?
Years, few have seen this place. Two were empresses.
Delilah slit a man's throat for a pair of shoes and painted some of the most brilliant portraits of the age, all in the same year. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes sycophants of those around her. All of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game, and now she's an empress. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
Just when you think you've got it all figured out, just as you're starting to relax, you look up and there are wolves at the gate. Wolves with red muzzles, hungry for your insides. Everything has turned to shit. Last time I saw Karnaca, I was just 18, boarding a ship bound for Dunwall. It was dawn and I'd been up all night dancing, 3 sheets to the wind. I was puffed up with the old Duke's favor, and I thought I was the greatest swordsman the Isles had ever known. In the 36 years since, I've buried countless enemies. Most deserved what they got, but I wonder if that even matters. I've stopped dozens of assassins, but the one who got through eats at my dreams. Who'd have thought I'd come home to Karnaca, the most wanted man in the Empire, following the trail of a monstrous killer? Who'd have thought I'd be on the run again, ready to wade through another river of blood?
Must be cursed. You're up.
All right, you've explained part of it. What were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaca, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn you.
There were reports about tensions rising. Corruption, street violence. It's the sort of thing that happens, and usually the local authorities resolve it.
The new Duke has let things slide, but Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermire Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermire was a solarium years ago. I'll get inside and eliminate the Crown Killer. Maybe the alchemist will cooperate, maybe she won't. Either way, I'll try to figure out what happened to Sokolov, too.
I would say good luck, but I don't think you want my luck. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready. Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Ready. The old city must have changed a lot.
Off we go then.
One more time, old friend.
Take you to Addermire by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkonos spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
I remember the old Duke Theodanis. He was a good man.
Watch yourself on the way to Addermire. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I can take care of myself.
This is a good spot. Reach Addermire, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Addermire. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
No need to cover your face. There's not much dust from the mines down here at the docks.
What ship is that out there? You know the skipper?
The Dreadful Whale. No, it's not on the registry. Maybe one of the recent importers from Mordor.
Let's give it a day or two. If she's still there, I can ask a friend who's with the Grand Guard to take the squad on board. Give the crew time.
Another week, another Bloodfly edict. Who's running this city?
As bad as things are here, I love the light in the evenings.
Hello there. This
down near the
job is
water.
my life's blood. Don't try anything funny. Whoever you are. Well, I used to make good money here.
Ramos, you know that was supposed to go to us. What are we supposed to do now? We're out of money.
Look at it.
That's Addermire in the distance.
What was your cut, Ramus? Gutless merchants are all the same. Hands out, begging and whining.
Tell the truth for once, you lying coward. What did you make on this, Ramos?
Say one more word, Maya. I'm finished with this guy. Let's rush.
Playing dice tonight.
So where's the target?
I don't see any signs of Pharaoh. Seems to be late.
Maybe we're early.
Should be here.
Wouldn't miss that.
Don't worry, make it
What are you covering your face for?
could have spared so many lives. But you didn't. Why?
New restrictions are now.
An underground market. Illegal trade means weapons and ammunition.
If I see anything, I'll run. No, first I'll yell, then I'll run. Yes, to warn the others.
On the streets of Karnaca, compliance is mandatory.
Let a few blood flies stop us.
Aye, man. Just remember to move slowly and don't get too close to the nests.
We don't even know it. This place is infested with blood flies.
Carl, going through there puts us on the other side of the wall of light.
If you want out of the city as bad as I do, this is our chance.
No. More like
Hey, come here.
for the next group of idiots.
This world, 15 years ago. Some part of me remains, but the world seems strange. They were in on it together, but it was him they carried off to a cell. She still has some profit from that enterprise. Why do so many have so little? It was never meant to be.
Deserve that.
He stole the bottles that had bladed on the new girl. They beat her, of course. But at least he had his drink. That's all I know about her.
Something's happened, they say. Not safe, they say. Well, I got news for them.
Secrets.
It ain't never safe for the likes of me.
Always conflict, power, greed, lust. For me, what I wouldn't give just to hold your hand in mine one more time.
I have something that might interest you. My name's Mindy Blanchard, and that mask tells me you're someone who goes into places where you don't belong. Want to help me with something? You scratch my ass, I'll scratch yours.
I need to get to Addermeyer Institute. Can you help?
Yeah, I know how to do that. You go get a body for me, and I'll help you with your problem. Don't worry, he's already dead.
You want me to bring you a corpse? What's the story there?
The overseers are holding him at their outpost. They think he was a kind of a witch. I want the body for reasons of my own. Sneak in and take it, then meet me in the old basement below the dentist office near there.
I'll consider it.
Customer with coin, I bet. When the Grand Guard comes in, I don't know you. Why you cover your face is not my affair. I need a nap. Excellency.
Your face is covered. The Grand Guard won't like that.
I am beaten by half the people in the Empire. Part of me welcomes the fight if they find me.
Please? It's too late for that, Rapallo. Guess what?
This is how we get rid of snitches.
If anyone asks, he just ran through it.
Yeah, you couldn't stop him.
Hello? What's going on? Hey, where do you think
you're
going?
you?
Don't let us escape!
You are
going
He's
wounded! Let's finish him!
For 3 days following the return to Karnataka, all official government activity will be put on hold as the Duke recovers from his travels, and additional tariffs will be levied against foot traffic near the Grand Palace.
The Wall of Light, from the time of the Rat Plague.
In the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement. This year's bloodfly concern is the most severe in recent memory. If you encounter a nest or an infested corpse, do not disturb it. Any attempts to practice the funeral rites of the Abbey of the Everyman will be punished severely. Contact the Grand Serkonan Guard at once. The guardsmen on site will handle the situation and determine whether any fines are appropriate. Fellow Serkonans, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement. As a response to violent crime and foreign interference in our affairs, travel between districts is restricted to those carrying the appropriate permits, including citizens moving between home and work. Any attempts to hinder the Grand Guard in their enforcement duties will be met with the exercise of force. Any complaints as to the behavior of the Grand Guard should be addressed to the nearest guardsman.
along. We're conducting a search for heretical artifacts.
What?
I don't want to know! No mercy! I'll feed you to the hounds.
Miserable rat. I told you what would happen if you reported me. I warned you.
You gave me no choice.
Please?
You won't get away! For Conan, let us rejoice at the crowning of our new Empress Delilah Baldwin I. Rival of His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos, now royal consort to the Empress. For 3 days following the Duke's return to Karnaca, all official government activity will be put on hold as the Duke recovers from his criminals, and additional tariffs will be levied against foot
This won't
traffic in
take
the Grand
long.
Palace.
I've got justice.
Fellow Serkonans, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement. This year's bloodbath concern is the most severe in recent memory. Under a nest or an infested corpse, do not disturb it. Any attempt to...
Move along. We're conducting a search for heretical
He
artifacts.
believes all women are burdened by wanton flesh and susceptible to witchcraft. He considers it his duty to cure them of those afflictions.
I think something moved.
The downtrodden, the poor and forgotten, mudlarks, beggars, and orphans. Who speaks for them? She tells them she has a knack for easing disputes, for bringing both parties to accord. Her true talent is removing coin from unsuspecting fools.
Let's have a look. Hello? Anybody? Don't make me search the whole place. I don't have time for that. I wonder who that was.
This was once my world. All things, from the northernmost shores to here, Karnaca in the south. I have seen many horrors. A child beaten by thieves. A nest of blood flies. Your blood-soaked hands.
We will burn a bright fire with our virtuous actions. So dig deep, brother. Remember that the profane seeks to hide itself. You know not the mind of the deviant, for their thoughts are drowned in dark waters.
for all they listen.
I've seen cities go bad before. Smelled the rot. So have you. 15 years ago in Dunwall. Did you miss it? That year that made you who you are? Don't deny it. Rats in the cradle, black smoke rising from burning bodies, an entire city crying out. Now it's happening again. Welcome back. Welcome home. People like you and the Crown Killer are a part of places like this.
I have the following announcement. As a response to violent crime and foreign interference in our affairs, travel between districts is restricted to those carrying the appropriate, including citizens moving between home and work.
Some old man screamed and blubbered like one of them was the last woman in the aisles.
Run while you still can, stranger!
More Grand Guard left.
You're not...
I'll feed you to the house.
Someone there?
They all died. Yeah, there was some old man screamed and blubbered like one of them was the last woman in the aisles.
More Grand Guard soldiers, lapdogs for the Duke.
Lost him.
Hey, who is you? Better come. Run while you still can, stranger. So dead.
Don't take on for you.
I'm not so proud now. Don't come back. Who are
going
you?
on here?
Stop! Damn you! This won't take me long.
More Grand Guard soldiers. Lapdogs for the Duke.
You've been found guilty. Everywhere. It's you and me now. So you're back.
What? Help me! Someone! Anyone! Someone! Protect me! That's not right! No! Who does things like that?
Everyone's gotta die, yeah, but please.
Who's that?
Shit, you. Huh?
Cleanup detail. Anyone been assigned?
Hey, where do you think you're going? For a fight.
Discipline to the muddiest ditch of disgrace. That is his tale. To once wear the cloth of the High Overseer, and to later bear the heretic's brand across the flesh of his face. How did this come to pass, brothers and sisters? Look to the 7 strictures, and you come back with the obliterated thing. That's all. A bauble trick.
Sometimes I wonder if it wouldn't be better to craft the music boxes at each enclave. Here in the city, for instance. Instead, they're made in a few locations, kept from us, and shipped out. It seems dangerous.
Far worse to have the knowledge and construction materials scattered across the aisles. The metals used to make the devices are unusually rare. The most faithful, resolute overseers would border on heresy.
I suppose you're correct.
Is someone there? No mercy! I'll stand against the faithless any day!
End of the road for you!
I'll feed you to the hounds.
Will know. I say this now to all faithful in our society. Your allegiance should be first and most fiercely to your family, to your neighbor, and to the abbey of the everyman.
I'm weak, sisters. I must be ever vigilant against the outsider. Very strange indeed. My heart. I must draw strength from my brothers, for I was not as one.
Sometimes I wonder if it wouldn't be better to craft the music boxes at each enclave. Here in the city, for instance. Instead, they're made in a few locations, kept from us, and shipped out. It seems dangerous.
Far worse to have the knowledge and construction materials scattered across the aisles. The metals used to make the devices are unusually rare, though the techniques, if applied by anyone but the most faithful, resolute overseers, would border on heresy.
I suppose you're correct. It grieves me to imagine what cultists might accomplish
This heretic's
if
body
they took
is
the music
important.
boxes and perverted them
Even
to
though I
their
don't
own
fully
ends.
understand the situation, we'll wait for the Vice Overseer.
When should Byrne arrive?
He's engaged currently. He'll send someone else.
Are we not brothers? That is what I should have said. Now I feel remorse. It will bother me all the night.
You're not supposed to be here! He's bleeding! Finish it! The road for you! I'll cure the world from the likes of you!
I'll feed you to the hounds.
Accept your fate, miscreant! You will know. Stay to the flesh that is familiar. That of the fowl, sheep, the ox.
That would drag us screaming into the night.
Sometimes I wonder if it wouldn't be better to craft the music boxes at each enclave. Here in the city, for instance. Instead, they're made in a few locations, kept from us, and shipped out. It seems dangerous.
Far worse to have the knowledge and construction materials scattered across the aisles. The metals used to make the devices are unusually rare. The techniques, if applied by anyone but the most faithful, resolute overseers, would border on heresy. I don't fully understand the situation. We'll wait for the Vice Overseer.
When should Byrne arrive?
He's engaged currently. He'll send someone else. Maybe Overseer Kundana. Until then, we stay where we are.
Will the heretic's corpse attract blood flies, bro? We will burn a bright fire with our virtuous actions so the up not lose their way. They will rise up among you like a virulent storm, hoping to cross paths with that monstrous assassin. Footfall of a blasphemous law.
That's Mindy Blanchard.
A glittering thing, that's all. A bauble, trinket. Why be tempted by such gilded nothing? I don't even...
That's it. The body Mindy sent me after.
What?
Who is...
I'll stand against the faceless any day! Let's see what you've got!
I'll cure the bleeding!
Surrender and die! Die, creature of the void! I'll kill you for that!